Hey NBA 2K MyLeague fans, I am back with another NBA 2K MyLeague expansion series video with those Cincinnati Lions. And in this video, we got highlights of our pivotal Game 4 of our first round playoff matchup against the Miami Heat. We currently lead that series 2-1, and we're trying to get a 3-1 lead. We're playing at home. We got some great highlights coming up of that game, and you're not going to want to miss it. We're also going to get you caught up on all the other games in the playoffs and let you know what's happening. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I am Coach 2K, and if you want to learn how to play my league, you're going to want to subscribe and click the bell to get notified whenever I upload anything new. I love hearing from you guys. I know I got some followers out there. I see you watching, and I'm glad to have you aboard. I'm looking for all you new people to stick around and watch this entire series. I'll put a link in the corner to the beginning of the series so you can watch every game from the very beginning. All right, so let's take a look at the Pacers. They beat the Raptors to take a 3-1 lead. It looks like Buckner had a pretty good game for the Raptors, but it wasn't enough as the Pacers dominated them. And for the Pacers, let's see who played well for them. Looks like Bo Warwick, 25 points, 11 rebounds. Bryce Kidd at 22. Jedovic, another good game, was at 4 of 5 or 4 of 6 from 3. He's been scorching. They are injury free and they look pretty tough. And they're 3-1 lead against the Raptors. The next series was the Brooklyn Nets against the Milwaukee Bucks. And in this one, the Nets had won this game, and they take a 3-1 lead. Look at Sean Rooks, MVP of the year. Triple-double, 35, 10, and 10. What a game. He stepped up, and he's starting to show us maybe he should have been the league MVP. We'll see. Wilt Jones Jr. and Marion Wells led the Bucks in the losing effort. The Nets didn't score very many in the fourth quarter. Look at that, 12. In the second half, they really didn't. So, that's pretty crazy. All right, and the best team in the East, the Chicago Bulls. They got beat by the Detroit Pistons in Game 4, and now it's a 3-1 lead as the Pistons, without one of their leading players, ended up taking Game 4 at home in Detroit to extend it to 5 games. And it looks like Oden, he didn't even lead the team in scoring. He must be getting bored there. They go back to Chicago for the next game to see if Chicago can close the Pistons out and move on to the next round, which they probably will. All right, out west, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves clobbering the Oklahoma City Thunder. Look at that poor output by the Oklahoma City Thunder. They didn't even break 20 in the second, third, or fourth quarter. Gatson was like 3 of 23 or something like that from the floor, and he was their leading scorer. Ikeem Kingsley, he led the T-Wolves. Danielle Woolridge with a double-double, a couple blocks. T-Wolves should advance, but right now they're up 3-1 because they blew that one game to the Thunder. And so that game goes back to Minnesota for Game 5. All right, next up, the Golden State Warriors picked up another victory against the San Antonio Spurs to even the series at 2 games apiece. And Freddie George with the double-double, and Derek Weber, Rookie of the Year, second leading scorer there in that game. Ron Patterson, their great point guard in San Antonio, led the Spurs, but it wasn't enough as Golden State evens the series. Heading back to San Antonio for Game 5, and we'll see who ends up taking that one. All right, so that was that series. Next up for us in the West are the Clippers and the Rockets. And in this one, the Clippers bounced back and won Game 4, also even the series at 2 games apiece. Samir Bell, he ended up having a good game. He's going to have a good game if they have any chance to win this series. He's got to play well every game. Look at that, Darren Pack, former Cincinnati Lions, second in scoring during that game. And for the Rockets, Del Negro, he ended up having 17. And Uwawa, a double-double with a couple of blocks. And the Rockets would fall in Game 4. Heads back to Houston for Game 5. And it's a 3-game series now between those two teams. And of course, the Los Angeles Lakers, they ended up beating the Portland Trail Blazers to sweep their first round matchup with the Blazers. ZZ Zoo not really a factor in this game. And so the Lakers are sitting in the conference semifinals, ready for their opponent. And for the Lakers, Hot Rod Dupree, he had 27. He had a pretty good game. And so the Lakers have advanced. Best team in the league, best record in the league, home court throughout the playoffs, as they're waiting to see who they play next. All right, so now we're going to play Gary Henderson of the Miami Heat. He thinks he should be MVP. We're trying to silence Gary Henderson so we're trying to make him back up that talk, one or the other, which he did in game 2 when they took us to overtime. Donnell Jinks leading our team in scoring. I think he's leading the playoffs in scoring too. Our starting lineup: Hood, Zing, Jinks, Drew, and Billups. And we have been pretty solid for quite a while as we look to get this. And here you can go inside. We're going to get Drew in the post. He throws it out to Zing, who's going to miss it. But look at Drew clean up the glass, get the second chance point for us. And the first quarter here, they did a nice pick and fade there with, I think that's Hunter, the 7-footer. And who is this? This Henderson? Henderson taking it to the rack. We tried to get there. We tried to block it, but he threw it over Billups. Good job by Henderson. Look at Jennings. Jennings had a pretty good first quarter. And they would be hanging tough early against us. Back and forth game. Look at Jennings trying to take us off the dribble. We feel like we're playing better defense, but he got by us. And he got the Euro step. He got to the basket, he snuck it in, and he got fouled. You see our fans yelling at him, boo! And there's the coach of the Heat. Pretty calm right now. And there is the and one opportunity to give him a 2-point lead here as we're approaching about halfway through the first quarter. Jennings, as we go under the screen again, he makes us pay with the 3-point shot. Look at this play here. We get the steal, and we get it back to Zing. And then within 3 guys around him, he elevates and dunks, and he gets fouled. And he goes to the line, chance for our own and one, which he converts and ties the game up. All right, so now we're going to get kind of out in transition if the guys can catch the ball properly. And look at Bonzi Harris finishing at the rim with a little scoop shot. He gets it to go. All right, Jennings with the ball. We're on the shooting hand, but he was still able to get that to go. But we're still leading here. Nice play here as they get it to Aon in the corner. Aon knocks the 3 down to tie it. But check here at the end of the first quarter. Look at Zhang stepping out, like 10 feet behind the line, limitless range. And he gets the 3. And we start the second quarter with a monster dunk by Donnell Jinks as he goes backdoor against the defense, which was playing him too tight, and we recognized it and got him cutting to the basket. There we get the steal. Jinks gets us out on the break, and look at Melly taking it all the way for the slam. And now we're up 7 with a good start to the quarter. And Jinks penetrates, throws it out to Melly for the 3. And we've got a 10-point lead here as he's trying to take us off the dribble, and they do. Henderson scores. And that step back, I have a hard time defending that. So here we're using the pick and roll. Look at Donnell Jinks going in. And I did not expect him to dunk it, but he did. And he got fouled by Canner. And give us back that 10-point lead. The coach is kind of upset about that call. He was not happy with that. He's not calm anymore. All right, so I think we missed the and one opportunity there. Henderson keeps bullying his way in until he finally gets in there and scores. They take it inside. They miss it, but they get the offensive rebound. They make the extra pass to Aon, pretty pass, and cut it to 7. All right, out of bounds play here as we use the screen very effectively. Nice work by Donnell Jinks, and he does the reverse and throws it in on the baseline with this nice reverse. Doesn't even look to watch it go in. He knows it's in. Nice play. I liked how he used the screen there. Great pass to Billups. If you watch carefully, you can see Billups call for the pass right before I throw it to him, which was a nice thing. Here, the Heat knocked the ball free. Gary Henderson takes it to the basket, takes a little contact, and cuts it to a 9-point game there. And there they double Donnell Jinks, but we're getting better at recognizing the double team. He got it to Eddie Drew, and Eddie Drew dunks it for the finish. And so we're doing pretty good here in the second quarter. But who is that? Is that Bishop? Bishop hitting the three. Nice job by Bishop. And look at this play inside, as Billups is just too big inside, and he got fouled when he made that shot, so he converts the M1. Now we're up by 13. Here I thought we played pretty good D, but they were able to get through the lane and score. We're going to take it back into Billups. I had him on the fake, I didn't realize it. Tossed it back out to Zing, and he missed it, but Billups got the offensive rebound and puts it back in. Another second chance point for us. And then we get the steal, and we're off to the races. Billups gets it to Eddie Drew, who kisses it off the glass to finish the break. And now we are up by 15 points. And look at the defense. There, we were playing a good day, but we realized there's another guy wide open, and they were able to get it to him underneath and score. And is that Henderson again? He'll miss. They get the offensive rebound. Look, smallest guy in the court, Curtis Jennings, gets the rebound and puts it back in. And here, another play by Zing, as he's going to miss this one too, but another offensive rebound by one of our bigs, this time Bonzi Harris. And at the half, we would be up 59-46, and we're in position to win Game 4 here, the pivotal Game 4. Check out the, I'm holding steady, and he got me off my feet. But look at the big block. Eddie Drew blocked it, but he got it right to Stauffer, and Stauffer nailed the three. Oh, that was a big block, but as you know, there's another one that goes right back to the offense every time you knock the ball free. It's very frustrating sometimes. And look at this, the alley, or the nice dunk here as he goes off the screen, and check out in slow motion the highlight reel dunk. And here, look at this. Nice play by Jinks as he gets it to Billups on the fast break. And Billups knows what to do, and he ducks it hard on the fast break. Good job, Billups. Way to run the floor. 14-point game. There, we got another block, but guess what? It goes back to the offense. They get the... Oh, I thought we were going to get the offensive rebound. We got the rebound. We're out on the break. And we're going to find what's going to happen. Oh, we get it to Donnell Jinks in the corner. And he doesn't hesitate. He launches it, takes the three, gives us a 17-point lead. And then, of course, we sag off and give up a three to Curtis Jennings. Nice play here. I didn't realize I had Zing in the corner until I watched the film after the game. But the pass was deflected, and we benefited from getting the ball back to the offense. And we got the rebound. We got it, put it back in. And Donnell Jinks got fouled. He got the M1. There we get the steal. Here's Melly off to the races again. And look at the dunk and the foul. As we're up by 21 points now in the third quarter as he tops off the fast break with an and one bucket. We get a steal. Check this out. Donnell Jinks in the open court. You know what he's going to do. He's going to give you another highlight reel dunk. Check this out as he finishes. Nice job by Donnell Jinks with the dunk. We're up by 24 there. As Henderson took the three, Jinks took off running, leaking to the other end. Billups got the rebound. Surprisingly, the ball didn't go out of bounds, and we got the dunk on the other end. As we are now up by 26, as Stauffer comes around to the top, gets the three, and he ends up scoring. And there, a nice alley-oop pass to Donnell Jinks, another dunk. As Billups finds him, and we get the reverse dunk off that. Here we get it inside. Look at Henderson with the nice reverse layup. But there we were going to throw the alley-oop, but Donnell Jinks didn't. He just caught it on the floor and put it in. Look at this play here. Nice find underneath Gary Henderson, cutting to the basket, and they find him. 23-point lead. There we get Jinks with another dunk inside. I don't know how many dunks he's had this year as the crowd is going crazy. And they're getting it out. Nice pass to the corner as Bazemore buries a three. Good find by the computer. Here, good play by Jinks as he gets Melly in. And Melly with another dunk. Melly'd have a pretty good game. I think he scored double figures. Here, we doubled him. And they ended up throwing the alley-oop pass to Bishop. I think that's Bishop. And a nice play there. And nice job here on defense, but Canner goes all the way around, gets to the basket, gets a dunk. And then Donnell Jinks, check this out, with a nice dunk. Another posterizer. as with no respect for human life there, he takes it in and ducks it over him. Here, we're going to try and get a nice play for Zing. Zing comes around like he's wide open and nothing but net, and he puts us up by, 26 again. Here he's going to pull off the screen and step back and take another three to end the third quarter. Fourth quarter, we played our bench. That's how good we did. We ended up winning this game 124-95 in dominating fashion to take game 4 and take a 3-1 series lead. As you can see, the players and the fans are all fired up, and the Miami Heat are pretty disappointed here. You can see the reaction from Jennings. Jennings, I give him credit. He plays hard every night. But we would win by 29 points in a blowout as we advance to Game 5 with a chance to close out the Miami Heat in Miami. Look at the stats there. Look at that. We only had 5 turnovers the whole game. We took care of the ball. We got out on the break. And we just played great basketball. And it looks like now we got a chance to win this series and advance to the second round, the conference semifinals, to be one of the top 8 teams. So if we can close them out in the next game, that would be great. All right, so statistically, Jinks had 40? What a game, man. He was 17 of 20 from the field. Zing, he didn't shoot very well, but he still had double figures. Look at Bonzi Harris with a double-double. Great game for the team. Team chemistry is almost 90%, as we would really, surprisingly, destroy the Miami Heat, which I was shocked. What do you guys think? Are you shocked that I destroyed the Heat? Especially after what a battle in Game 2 where they took us to overtime. But we are very happy. You can see the Heat there. Jennings played the best. Henderson. Those are the 2 go-to guys on that team. Of course, Bishop and Stauffer, they always play pretty well. But Jinks dominates the Heat. What a game for Donnell Jinks, the 22-year-old. What a player we were able to pick up this year in a nice little trade that has taken this team to the brink of getting to the conference semifinals. There's a look at the bracket. You can see the Lakers have now advanced, and they're waiting on the winner of the Rockets and the Clippers. The Pacers and the Rockets, their series is at 3-1, so there's a chance if we advance that we're going to play the Pacers. All right. Well, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Great game in Cincinnati. The fans are excited. We're looking forward to going to Miami, and we will touch base with you then. I am Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Thanks for watching, and stay healthy.